This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by nhliberty.org.
So shut it off, or you're going to be coming with me.
I don't care if you have witnesses. I know what I heard.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Bureaucrats behaving badly. It happens even here in relatively benign New Hampshire. But now there's a new tool for fighting back within the system. He said tool. A formal redress of grievance process has just been reborn in the so-called Free State. New Hampshire Representative Dan Itza has done most of the work and most of the cajoling, and here's what it's likely to mean for you. If you have a problem with the activities of certain bureaucrats in New Hampshire, you may be able to take your case to a committee of state reps. The process is very similar, apparently, to that of submitting a bill. There's a key difference, though, and this is something the state reps will probably like. The wording of a petition for redress is generally expected to contain only the grievance, leaving the reps flexibility in the way they respond. It's not clear to me precisely how a group of reps would act against a judge that was out of control, for instance. Presumably it might involve crafting some sort of bill or engaging in some sort of denouncement. If nothing else, such a hearing would at least draw attention to problems people are having with the authorities. A number of petitions have already been drawn up for the 2009 session, and Rep. Dan Itza says, quote, "Right now they are just getting finalized and enrolled. They were held to the end because no one knew what to do with them. So they did the easy stuff first." Dave Johnson, one of the petitioners, took his petition to a court hearing 2 weeks ago and waved it in the judge's face, calling him to recuse himself. The judge did recuse himself. Unquote. So it appears as though the process is already having some effect on bureaucrats in New Hampshire, even though it hasn't started yet. Liberty activists say in the past, redress of grievance processes were part of the New Hampshire legislature's job, but the process apparently fell into disuse in favor of legislation. Is New Hampshire the only state to reestablish this type of process? I don't know, but I've never heard about anything like it anywhere else. I am concerned, as always, that this process could result in additional taxpayer expense. On the other hand, it's good to see a new power thrown into the hands of the individual. Considering how easy it is to get a state rep to sponsor a bill for you, it shouldn't be very difficult to get a state rep to sponsor a petition of redress for you. Hats off as usual to Dan Itza for at least having his heart in the right place and being willing to do something about it. This is Dave Ridley signing off for RidleyReport.com and looking forward to bringing you some reports on the results of the first petitions.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. They're attempting to make a clean sweep against politicians that are authoritarian and laws that are authoritarian. But they need your help. Join them at nhliberty.org. Again, that's nhliberty.org, fighting to keep you free, fighting at the State House every day. Oh, and I should say, don't join them, join us, because I am a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. nhliberty.org